Hey, y'all, and good morning to the Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life. Every Sunday at 10 ish Pacific Standard Time. We have to update that because I know we're not on time, but there's always time to talk about the best mess possible and some of the worst. And what we've done is we brought along some of our funny folks to help the medicine go down. Some classics and some new. Stay tuned and see who's who. Hey, that rhymes so that you know that it's true. And that even rhymed. If you guys want to catch up with us on Roku and you don't want to get out of your chair, you kind of want to kick it where you're at, it is super easy to join us on Roku. You simply access your Roku device, you download the UBSN TV app, you search Sauced in the City. It's everywhere in the logo. It's on everything. You can't miss it. If you do, that means you're trying to. And that means F you. That even rhymes, so you know it's true. Anyway, we're about to make it even easier for you guys to stay caught up with your favorites here on Sauced in the City by making our channel 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's right, you guys. Whenever you guys want to tune in to you just download your Roku device, right? Gotta access that puppy. And you download the UBSN TV app. Here we go. For those of y'all who need photos, it's going to look like this when it comes up. Okay. And you search Sauced in the City, which looks like this, right? We got pictures for everything. And you will be hurled into our world of crazy. I want to let you guys all know, tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, this is a live show. So the words like fuck, damn, and shit are used quite frequently. If you don't want to pay medical bills for your kids, this is probably not the one that you want to watch with them. So go ahead and shuffle them out, but despair not. You guys can catch up with us at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for another episode of Daddies Matter Too, where the cursing is low and the fatherhood is high. All right, now that I'm all out of breath and without further ado, let's introduce you to today's crew. Big Jimmy Z on the stream. Hello, old friend. It's good to see you.
It is very good to be back. It's been too long. I'm glad to be here.
I am so glad to see you here, and even struggling with me through this podcast shows how far our friendship goes back. So tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit more about Big Jimmy Z.
Well, I introduced myself the same as to some of the other cast. I am Big Jimmy Z. A lot of people mistake me from being from England or North Wales, but I'm actually from Indiana. Um, I've been doing comedy pretty much mostly virtually since early 2020. Um, I got involved with you and the rest of your great cast with Sauce in the City mid 2020 and was lucky enough to go and work on the stage with all these great people with you in Vegas in December of 2020. Um, Not a whole lot to tell about me. A few years in military. Um, I work as a production supervisor. That's where I get most of my material. Um, that's about it, really.
Oh my gosh. Well, that is definitely a resume, and I am so happy that you are around to play these shenanigans with
Mhm.
us once again with our all new cast. Speaking of new cast, welcome to the stream, Mark E. White the second. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you for having me again, Brenda. I appreciate it. Little bit of history on me is I like to do the stages around here. We got Arabica coming up on the 25th. We got Big Lick Brewing in Vinton, or excuse me, in Roanoke coming up, and then we got the Coffee Pot coming to the end of the week. So we got a lot of things going on. I like to get up on the stage. I like seeing the audience and being there. Served in the military as well, combat veteran on board an M1 Abrams tank. A lot of my stuff's all messed up. I just changed some teams. My wife told me that we're going to be practicing abstinence, so I had to jump board. She said I could do this, and it doesn't count as cheating. She wasn't going to take me to the cleaners with an attorney, but other than that, I know we had talked back in the green room about some meetings. Somebody should have told us white guys about the shaving powder. Those are geared for black males, not white males, and it burned the shit out of me. So you can see I'm still a little red. I thought maybe I could use that razorless powder, and it did not work. Yeah, it is actually geared for black men.
Oh my
white guys
God.
should use it. So just because Chappelle brought me on
Well,
doesn't mean
good thing that you can stay in the house with it on your skin. We are glad that you didn't get burnt any worse than that. Next up, we have Miss Trees. What's going on, Miss Ma'am?
Oh, just chilling on a beautiful, windy Sunday here, thankfully, that we're not burning up a storm. But I am intrigued. I've been doing comedy for about a little over a year throughout the Tulsa, Oklahoma area. And I've been doing some acting here as well. So I'm kind of into both of those zones. Um, it's a pleasure to be here and be able to share the screen with some great people here in Stockton City. So I'm excited about this journey of my life. I'm definitely been on several stages here. I've been in Looney Bin Tulsa. I've been to Tulsa Comedy Club. I've been to some stages in Oklahoma City. So I've kind of been floating around Tulsa here a little bit. But I'm excited to branch out and get out and get on the road and do some things. So definitely you'll see more of my face among the highways and byways and some of those little places. So I'm excited. But again, here we are, the best mess possible. And we're going to be messy today because I'm ready to be messy before I take my last nap.
I love being messy. That is one of those things that I just love to do is be messy. Next up, we have Darrell Hearns. Good morning, Darrell.
Hey, good morning, Brenda. Thanks for having me on.
It is so good to see your cheesy face.
Cheesy. That's not what you said on the phone yesterday.
I know, right? Tell the people more about Darrell Hearns.
Hello, I'm Darrell Hearns. How you doing? I'm a published author, comedian. I'm also a veteran. All my veterans on here. How y'all doing, man? Y'all are great, powerful people. Don't use the shave powder. Yeah, yeah. So as I'm saying, that I've done a few acting gigs, stuff like that, and as always, the biggest part about me, I have to say, is being a member of Sauce in the City, and I appreciate you having me on today. Okay, Brenda, thank you. I do have a book coming out soon, so it's a fiction. If I can get into it for a little bit, probably later on. I'll wait till afterwards. We still got more people to get to. So thanks again for having me on, Brenda.
Oh my gosh. See, that's how a professional does it. I swear I love to see my classics on stream. Hey, Phil Page. Let's see. Checking in.
Hey, what's up, funny family? What's up, Brenda? How you doing? Um,
I am
yeah, a little bit
doing
about me.
fantastic and I'm holding my
Amazing, hot as hell, out there melting. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you what I told my son that's out in Reno. He said it's hot as hell out there. So I told him, you need to pray more. So, it's like, I feel for you. I tried to tell him what you told me about it's too hot to go outside and smoke weed. He told me I was lying. So, it is what it is. But yeah, my name's Phil Page. I'm a Washington, D.C. comic. I travel up and down the East Coast trying to make people laugh. Been doing this thing for a minute, just trying to get my funny on. And I'd like to thank Sauce in the City for having me on here. And hopefully we can do some fun things. Looking forward to coming to Vegas. I was out there last year. That shit was off the chain. So let's do this again.
Oh my gosh, I love when you guys come through, and Vegas is definitely on the menu and coming up. Brian Keith Walker Sr., good morning.
Good morning. I'm dealing with the best mess possible. Look, I'm out here fighting with the squirrels this morning, but it's a pleasure to be here. It's just every day is a beautiful package to open up when you open your eyes. You don't never know what's coming the way I'm going. Every day is something different. I'm thankful, happy every day, but never know what's coming out the woodworks. You said it's too hot to smoke weed outside.
Well, we are always happy.
I'm listening.
Yeah, a little bit. We are always happy to have you on the stream, Brian Keith Walker Sr. And again, like I said, this is the Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life, Sundays at 10 a.m.-ish Pacific Standard Time. We also like to tell you guys this is a politically incorrect zone, and that means everybody is allowed to have their own opinion as it should stand. So if you have hate mail, just go ahead and send it to me, and I swear I will probably not read it, but I'm just saying you can send it. Our first segment up, which we have come to love, is called Music and Media Wars. This is where we put up 2 songs or 2 comedy videos that we have seen during the week, and we get feedback from the cast. Now, so far, we have Plain Jane Girl kind of holding on to his spot. And I'm not even sure who sent that to me or how I found it, but I can tell you, once I did find it, I never want to let it go. So it can't be up to me because I would just keep playing it and playing it and playing it. So I have left it up to our focus group, which happens to be our comedic cast, and allowed them to make the decision. But you guys can help them out by commenting in the comment section. We take those into consideration. So we want to make sure that you guys are allowed to play along too. And we give you a second to set up. That's why I'm stalling, because if I got to set up, I know you have to set up. But this always is a great time for another station meeting. You guys, August 1st, will be able to catch us 24/7 on Roku. I swear it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So have ads on their stream. So that's good. We were just joined by a new castmate. Oh, okay. Oh, no, wait. We have a duplicate of one. That's okay. I thought we had a new castmate. Okay. Well, anywho, that gave us time to get it all set up for this song of the week. Holding in for the 3rd week in a row, Norman North, Plain Jane Girl. And here we go.
Before the shoes had a check on, before your belt had seasons on the buckle, before our title had an X on it, I was the first to tell you that I loved you. You're not fooling me, I know just who you are, regardless of any new car or your house off in the suburbs. Back road, we were lovers. You You ain't need none of that. You always been a total pack. Who the one that told you that? Yeah. You ain't need none of that. You will fine from the front and you will fine from the back. Give me my plain Jane girl. Rock was on the waistline. If she shake it, it's a shakedown. Settle up, let's take a ride around the way. Shout it back, don't need no makeup on the plain Jane girl. Rock was on the waistline. When she shake it, it's a shakedown. Settle up, let's take a ride around the way. Hair tied, without no makeup on the face. Yeah. Don't let the city tell you lies. Cool with that shadow on your eyes. I'm loving those thighs. Cornbread with the size. I know you got shake with the fries. Without no makeup on, that's when I really turn a fool for you. Hair tied jeans hanging on your waistline. I got things I wanna do to you. He told you put some makeup on, but you don't need none of that. So fine from the front, so fine from the back. That's why I keep on coming back. He don't know what he doing, tell him get my woman back. Ooh, I need my plain Jane girl. Rock with flowers on the waistline. If she shake it, it's a shakedown. Settle up, let's take a ride around the way. Shout it back, don't need no makeup on the plain Jane girl. Rock with flowers on the waistline. When she shake it, it's a shakedown. Settle up, let's take a ride around the way. Hair tied, without no makeup on the face. Got a Benz, don't you tell me that you don't ride no more. And don't you tell me you don't got time no more. You don't visit Sunnyside no more. You got vibes that I can't find no more. Don't you tell me you ain't mine no more. Tell me where I be there. I never liked the city, but I really, really miss you. I can't picture life, girl, if you ain't in a picture. I let you have your fun, but I'm coming back to get you. You not fooling me. I know just who you are, regardless of your new car or your house off in the suburbs. Back road, we were lovers. Plain Jane girl, rock with flowers on the waistline. If she shake it, it's a shakedown. Settle up, let's take a ride around the way. Shout it back, don't need no makeup on the plain Jane girl. Rock with flowers on the waistline. When she shake it, it's a shakedown. Settle up, let's take a ride around the way. Hair tied, without no makeup on the face.
Okay, well, that was Norman North sharing his Plain Jane Girl. And I'm excited to hear what y'all have to think, even though we got some comments already from someone on stream, but we'll let him explain those later. We'll start with Mark E. White II. What do you think of Mark? Is it strong enough to hold in there for a fourth week?
Her tummy is very flat. I love that tummy. I love her getting up on the horse. I've been listening to this when I'm not even on the show. So far, so good. I don't know who the contender is yet, but I still like this.
Okay, I'm digging it. Miss Trees, what do you think about Plain Jane Girl by Norman North?
I like it. I really like it. It has a calmness to it, but I like it. I like the sound. I'm one of those that kind of have to go back and really listen to them lyrics, which of course due to me having hearing aids, a lot of times. But other than that, from what I heard so far, I actually like it. It is something I would definitely listen to while I'm driving in my car. I believe that.
Okay, so let's break it down on a scale of 0 to 10 as far as the audio is concerned. Did it move you?
It did. It caught my attention. A lot of times I would, look away or just kind of just listen to it without, looking at the video or something just to see if I can get that feel for it. And it is one of those that does tug at me, like, hey, I need you to listen. And
so on a scale of 0
I would
to 10,
give it I'm going to give it an 8. Yeah, I would give that an 8, definitely.
okay, very nice. I like that. I like it. Phil Page, what did you think about Plain Jane Girl? Unmute your mic and your voice will follow. All right. While he's working on his mic, Darrell Hearns, what did you think about Plain Jane Girl? Did it scare you? Oh, there it is. That was your shoulder. What did you think about Plain Jane Girl?
It was very very interesting. It was country with auto tune, and I'm glad black people are reclaiming country because we invented it, then it was stolen, and I'm glad he's coming back to it, man. Plain Jane Girl is good. So just because of the fact he's doing country, I'm gonna give it 1,010.
Well, that's good. Okay, how about the audio, 0 to 10?
Oh, it was good. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. It was a great song. It was like, Plain Jane Girl. I was like, that's how that's music.
Oh, well, we have to get the scores together because we have a competitor coming up. So, can we score the audio?
I said 1,010. It was good. 1,010. Okay.
Okay. So, how about the video?
Both. Everything was on 1,010. All right. I'm glad that he was on what he was on. All right. The country, the video itself, the love interest was fine. So I was like, you know what? That is a Plain Jane Girl, right there.
I love you. Brian Keith Walker, what did you think about Plain Jane Girl?
Well, hey, let me see here. Brenda Brown, aka Chocolate Child. I think that was a 9. I really liked it. I really do. Plain Jane Girl.
Okay, not Plain Jane Girl. It's kind of catchy too. So what did you think about the video?
Yeah, I like the video too. I'm gonna give it a 9 too, because I like what he's trying to say. Before she got all that and went and got all high and mighty, he was back in the back alley with me on the back road. Now you didn't have all that makeup on. Come be with me again, Plain Jane. So I give it a 9.
A 9. I like you guys's. I like the way that you're rating this, and we do have a challenger, a song that we actually found on Daddy's Matter too, coming up a little bit later on. But I was like, oh yeah, if anybody can take the crown, I think Talking to My Daughter by L. Dot, I think is a very awesome song, and I am going to present it to you guys. And actually, this seems like a great time for a station break. If you guys are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, you guys can catch us, the Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life, Sundays at 10 a.m. ish. We get here when we get here, but if you want to catch us on a schedule, you guys can always access your Roku device, download the UBSN TV app, and search Sauced in the City. And by golly, we found our way there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All right, now that that's over, Talking to My Daughter by L. Dot. Oh, I love this song, and I hope that you guys will too. Here we go. I forgot to push play.
Daddy! Hey!
Yeah. It's been a while since we talked, huh? Come and take my hand. See your smile when we walked up. Had a couple obstacles and trials I couldn't talk up. So I changed my vision and my vibe when we sparked up. Now trust is not dependent, but it's easier to go through it. Facing all these demons in my life, I had to own to it. Boxing in the canvas, solo, had the show prove it. Foundation built for it. I would not lose it. Walking in this path, I swear to God, right there was very scary. Had to trust in you. And the son that came from Virgin Mary, if I could Turn the hands of time before obituaries, I still will let you go. Cause this world ain't really living clearly. Children getting kidnapped by the second, couldn't witness that. If a kid from Hinton came up missing, then my vision black. The end of that. I never wish to live a scene from Cinemax. Learning how to live in this world different, I'm just getting that. I'm just talking to my daughter now. Yeah. I'm just talking to my daughter now. Yeah. I've seen you grown to be a warrior, huh? Baby gotten bigger, I salute you, little soldier, huh? Funny how you teaching daddy wisdom, now you're older, huh? Don't go pointing fingers at your poppy like I told you, huh? Took a minute, now I get it. One life that we live in, got with it. Breath is never promised, now go out and get it. Watch me get it. Popeye's on fire, daddy got his spinach. Had to make my walk a little different. That's because the picture for my kittens mimic from my vision, couldn't let them live it. No more walking the path of a hoodlum, I was slowly ending, no pretending. When I say I miss your foot, I'm never kidding. I really miss your foot, I'm never kidding. But I keep on pushing for your siblings, that's why I'm still living. Glad you taught me how to keep on lifting when I'm slowly digging. I know with life there is a lesson. Every section of my blessing is a test for manifesting, yeah. I'm just talking to my daughter now. Yeah. I'm just talking to my daughter now. Yeah. Yeah. See all I cried was pain, yeah. It was thoughts about let go, yeah. But see what time comes change, yeah. Cause for my daughter I'm not letting go, yeah. It was thoughts about let go, yeah. Cause for my daughter I'm not letting go, yeah.
Okay, well, that is Talking to My Daughter by L. Dot. Let's hear what the cast has to say. Darrell Hearns, you are up first. What did you think about Talking to My Daughter by L. Dot?
It was really good. I like the message. I liked his flow, the beat. The video was good. You know, you tell your friend, hey, I'm gonna go to the playground and I'm gonna walk around and rap and you just record all the random kids there. Okay, appreciate it, man. Talking to my daughter there. But it's a good song, man. It's really good.
Thank you, Darrell. All right, Philip Page checking in. What did you think about Talking to My Daughter by L. Dot?
I'm really feeling that one. You know, got a good message, got a good flow. You know, I can't get past the message, man. We got to talk to our kids. So, you know, you can't say no more than that. Your daughter, your son, your kids, somebody else's kids. So, nah, I feel that. It takes a
Okay,
village.
Miss Tree, how about you? How do you feel about Talking to My Daughter by L. Dot?
I like the message. I felt his heart, you know, in it. Especially, you know, when it comes to him at being a father, I felt it. I like the flow. I love the lyrics. You know, he got a strong message, and it's definitely one of those messages for the fathers. You know, I really can dig it.
Okay, I love it. Mark E. White II, what are you thinking about Talking to My Daughter by L. Dot?
Well, as first, someone that's not allowed within 500 feet of a playground is pretty cool seeing one again. But the other part of it is that I've got to talk to L. Dot and understand what's behind this song, and I would never not pick him as number one. It's got a great message, but I you know, for the loss of what he had to go through, L. Dot's my guy.
Okay, Big Jimmy Z, what are you thinking about Talking to My Daughter by L. Dot?
I, as a dad of a daughter who's my one and only, I loved it. I'm the same way. I love the message, and I love the fact that for a long time it's been about talking to the sons and raising the sons to being men. You know, talking to my daughter is just really. It touched me. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, the same way I love the message as well.
Okay, the message in this song seems to be getting through. How about you, Brian Keith Walker Sr.? What do you think about Talking to My Daughter by L. Dot?
Well, I gotta tell the truth. The other guy, I love this song too. It beat the other one to me because you get the guy on the back roads, but then you have a child, you got to talk to them children. I got a daughter, she's 19, and she keeps wanting me to go to the dog pound with her and stuff and look at dogs. I got to talk to my daughter, so that hit me at home. Thank you. That's a good song. I give it a 10.
Okay, and you've already answered my next question, which was which one do you like? So we'll go on to Darrell Hearns. Darrell Hearns, which of those two songs took it home for you? Darrell Hearns? No? Okay. Philip Page, which of those two songs took it home for you?
Definitely Talking to My Daughter. I enjoyed the first one. We're Talking to My Daughter. That's the one that hit home for me. Like I said, got to talk to your kids. I can't relate to a video with a horse and a pickup truck. They ain't never worked out well for me. So talking to your daughter, let's do that.
Okay, that's two for Talking to My Daughter by L. Dot. How about you, Miss Treese? Which of those two songs took it for you?
It was definitely Talking to My Daughter. Like I said, my heart goes out to just to men, period, who struggle having that, relationship, or who don't have that relationship with their children, and for that just took it for me. It took my heart. So yeah, L. Dot got that.
Okay, I'm digging it. How about you, Darrell Hearns? Which one of those two songs took it for you?
The Talking to My Daughter song was really good. I'm not a father, but just seeing the little man's tears coming out of everybody's eyes as they talk about it, it swayed me. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
It sways you.
Eventually, I'm going to have
make
kids.
a great
Okay?
dad.
Very soon.
Eventually. All right, Mark E. White, which one took the vote for
L.
you?
Dot. Talking to My Daughter. L. Dot.
I love it. Big Jimmy Z, are we going to knock it out the park with a swoop, or do we have a different opinion?
I loved them both. To be honest, the first one pretty probably it transcends it just I guess across different platforms. It was a great video, but for me, the message and L. Dot takes it as far as I'm concerned. I really like that one.
Oh,
That's my pick.
okay. Well, congratulations, L. Dot, on the stream. You have taken it home, and all of us say so to you. Congratulations. Yay. And as always, here's like the rest of the song while I look for a game to play. L. Dot, Talking to My Daughter. Congratulations on the win.
Cause for my daughter, I'm not letting up. Yeah. Cause for my
What if we
daughter,
got
I'm
hold?
not letting up. Yeah.
Oh, well, that was shorter than I thought. All right. Well, next up, we always do the spotlight. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The ugly director.
Talking about the spotlight, yo. Do. And work. And our spotlight is where we spotlight different stages, comedians, food, restaurants, whatever we can get our hands on. We are definitely always doing our spotlight. And this week's spotlight is Car Spot. That's right, you guys, carspotvegas.com. If they can get me back on the road, they can get you on the road. Trust me when I say that. You guys can look them up by going to carspotvegas.com and tell Adrian Longoria we said hello. you might get further that way. I don't know, might get you $100 off. At least it'll give me an extra $100 and I can pay for better internet. There you guys all go. Make sure that you take a screenshot of that. Next up, we have Shang in Vegas at the LA Comedy Club, July 17th through the 23rd. Today is the last night. But if you guys are in Las Vegas and you would like free tickets, please inbox Brenda Brown. Not the show, because I never go to that mailbox, but inbox me, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and I will get you on your way with free tickets. All right, and last but certainly not least, On the Low Lounge presents Love to Laugh comedy series with our boy comedian Hugh Baby, August 12th. Admission is $10. You can check it out at Eventbrite. I think I have no more breath left in me. So it is time to go on to our first show of the episode. And this is the Best Mess Possible podcast. So I am always looking out for my viewers. Even if I have 2 of you or 3 of you or 10 of you or 12 of you or 12 million of you, I am always looking out for you. So and we invented this segment called the 60-second social media safety tip of the week. And we are going to allow our funny friends to give it to you as best they see it. First up, we have Brian Keith Walker Sr. All right, Brian Keith Walker Sr., give them a 60-second social media tip of the week as you see it. Okay, I guess he's frozen. While he gets that together, we'll see if Big Jimmy Z can help us out. All right, Big Jimmy Z, take a deep breath and give us your 60-second social media safety tip of the week.
Social media safety tip of the week. As you know, I do most of my shows virtually. A lot of people view me virtually. A good safety tip, as far as I'm concerned, is when you're doing your shows, always do it with pants on. I only say that because sometimes when you think you're off screen, you've got different cameras going on, you think you're off screen, got to get up and get a drink. Maybe you're not off screen. So the social media safety tip, my concern is always wear pants.
I love you, Big Jimmy Z. And that is a great social media safety tip. How about you, Mark E. White II? Take a deep breath and give us your take.
I'm just going to come back to the whole thing with they need your bank account number to send you the $500 that you won for not even participating in anything. And then they ask for the routing number. Do not be surprised when your bank account is cleared out. And the bank just isn't going to help you. Never give anybody your bank account information for anything. You didn't win shit. Stop giving out your information.
That is a great social media safety tip. How about you, Miss Treese? Take a deep breath for us and give us your weekly 60-second social media safety tip. Let's go.
My thing is to get your appearance in order. Whatever detachable body parts you need when you're on the screen, make sure you have it. If you wear dentures, get them. I'm not trying to look at your gums and try to figure out how many teeth you got. Because if you get on here and you get to talking and some of your teeth look like they missing, I promise I'm not listening to none of your content. I'm looking dead in your mouth like, why did you do that? Don't do this. If you wear hearing aids like me, get your own parts. I'm just saying, whatever it is, if you need your prosthetic leg, like old boy said, wear pants, hey, cover that up. And I promise, I'm trying to figure out how you got that detachable body part. That's a distraction. So make sure your appearance is together. Make sure you come together and ready. Because please don't take me out of my zone. Because I promise, I'm gonna count them teeth and I'm gonna come back and tell you how many you got.
Oh gosh, well, I think we got most love that. So next up, we have Bill Page on the 60 second.
Hey, my 67 tip is, and this is real, when you go out to YouTube and look at my videos, don't take none of that seriously. When I'm talking about my kids and my ex-wife, don't take that shit seriously and go home and try to do it. Because I'm not going to be responsible for when social services show up at your house and you say, Phil said it or Phil did it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know, you on your own. That's my tip for the day. I plead the fifth.
I love you. Oh gosh. All right, Darrell Hearns, 60 seconds to give it your all. Give them a great social media safety tip as you see it.
You know what? You know what, guys? Everybody looking at me. Everybody looking at me. First, I gotta disagree with Jimmy. Don't wear pants when you're on these calls. Okay, these conferences, you gotta get up and get something. I'm single. Maybe I want to get a girlfriend, huh? Maybe that's how I do it. All right. That's what I'm looking for. I just pop up and be like, oh, excuse me. I just wanted to get some orange juice in the fridge. You know, maybe that's what I do. But I guess the biggest social media tip is if somebody's messaging you saying, hey, I'm going to send you this check, and the hand on there looks like it just got done eating lion meat, maybe don't give me your information at all. All right. Just don't. If that hand looks like it just got done eating a handful of Jollof rice, just throw that friend away. All right? Throw that friend away. Get on Zoom. No pants. And, just say, oh, man, this orange juice is going to be great. That's what the safety tips of social media are today. Okay, guys? Thank you. Slangling and dangling.
Oh gosh, this is going to be one of those episodes I can already see, but we love when the classes come by the stream. All right, Brian Keith Walker, let's see if we can get your point of view on this topic. 60-second social media tip. Let's go.
Well, hey. Well, Brenda Brown, Chocolate Child. My social media tip is if she's in your inbox DMing you saying hi, and you look at her profile and she's been all over the world and she looks good, she's not her. It's a him. You're being catfished. Don't do it. Don't respond back. That's my social media tip today.
Don't respond back. I love it because you can save yourself a whole lot of trouble if you just don't respond back.
Yeah.
I promise
All of a
you,
sudden, you're gonna
Jesus.
need money.
All right, next up we have let's see if my computer will allow us to do it. Not the computer, Betsy's fine. It's the internet. Okay. No one sees what you see, even if they see it too. Brian Keith Walker, do you agree, disagree, or do you have your own opinion? What say you?
I agree. I'm going over that with my son now. Sometimes when you get an idea or a dream, it's up to you to accomplish it. And it's okay to try to build a team, but everybody's not going to understand it the way you do, even when you explain it to them. So it's best to just get it done, because people ain't going to see it the way you see it, even if they see it too. So I'm like, yes, I agree.
Think you might be onto something there. How about you, Darrell Hearns? Do you agree, disagree, or do you have a different opinion? No one sees what you see, even if they see it too.
They don't. Everybody has a different perspective. We all go off of our past. If the past was trauma, you telling me, hey, did you see what I saw? It's going to hurt me for some reason. It's going to remind me of the time my dad told me not to make pancakes in the morning. Somehow that trauma is going to come in there for some reason when you tell me that. So Yeah, that's what my books are about. Really, just staying motivated, staying positive, and staying bold in what your ideas are and what your plan is. So there you go.
I love it.
Yes.
Again, you guys are tuning in to the Best Mess Possible podcast, and this is the Spill the Tea segment of the show. So thank you, Darrell Hearns, for spilling the tea. Phil Page, what say you? No one else sees it, even if they see it too. What do you think? Agree, disagree, or do you have your own opinion?
I agree. I mean, nobody see what you see, but you see it too. Don't believe your eyes. Believe what I say. So, you know, everything is not for everyone. So,
Don't believe your eyes.
yeah, don't believe your eyes. Your eyes
I
lie.
like it. I think that works. Miss Trees, how about you? No one sees what you see, even if they see it too. Spill the tea.
And I have to agree with that because people can only see as far as their experience and their faith allows them to see. Um, they'll never understand your vision, your dreams, your goals because it's not theirs, it's yours. So basically, what you would call that like hindsight vision. Yeah, they'll never be able to see what you see, even if they see it too. Not the way you see it and not the way it was given to you.
Ah, look at us digging deep today. I like it. Mark E. White, the second, spill the tea. No one
Yeah.
sees what you see, even if they see it too.
I no, they don't. And I'm going to use my brother. I'm going to not say my brother. I just say a friend. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but he's got a little bit of a problem, a lot of a problem. And when he wakes up with those girls Sunday morning and you're picking him up, you're like, what in the hell is in your bed? Oh, dude, she's a 10. No, she is not a 10. These girls got scabs, they toothless, and in his brain, I don't know what the hell they put in those damn drugs, but holy cow, we would see the world. You're talking shallow Hal type stuff. He thinks it's a 10. I'm watching her stand up and her thong drop straight to her ankles. I'm like, dude, like you need to go to the clinic. I'm going to tell you what, that shit ain't no 10 like you see it because he don't see what I see. I'm telling you, it's pretty scary. It is scary as shit what he sees.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a great segue into this next one. But before we get there, Big Jimmy Z, what say you? No one else sees what you see, even if they see it too.
That's 100% true. No one sees what I see and what you see when we see it. You see, um, a good example when I was young, and you'll read about it in my book one day when I get it published. Um, things that were going on in my own home uh, that were there. They were physically there to see. Some people didn't see it, and here we are, almost 50 years later, and they still claim they don't see it. And that's not just I don't use just myself as an example, but that goes across uh, you know culture. It's everywhere you see it or don't see it. I agree 100%. Miss Treese, don't count that tooth. I didn't get it put in today.
Okay. I love the finger to the mouth touch. That is just all the best. I swear we going to struggle through this, but it's going to happen. If you guys are just tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, you guys are tuning in to Spill the Tea right here on the Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life, which I'm really, really, really saying right now to myself. I am really saying F my life because I have some of the best comedians on to give me their points of view. And my internet is in a struggle for its very life. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time ish. Okay. Because as y'all can see, sometimes it's tough for us to get it together, but y'all understand. And if you don't, just keep tuning in. Eventually, it's going to be better. Or you could do what Darrell Hearn said, which is contribute to our campaign at SNDC Live on the Cash App. Anywho, next up comes our next segment. That's what I heard Front Page News, where I get to ask my funny friends about front page news stories that I'm still a little fuzzy on. And here is one that showed up as soon as I opened my phone. Mike Pence stuns CNN anchor with nonchalance about dangerous MAGA voters. I've never heard a pack of voters called dangerous. They're always telling us to vote, 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 and to vote. So let's see what our focus panel has to say. Big Jimmy Z, do you think the MAGA voters are dangerous? I mean, isn't that what we're supposed to do?
What I heard is that there's dangerous voters in every group. Some of them get more coverage than others. Some of them, it depends. What are you watching? CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, or another lying group of people. Dangerous MAGA voters. Yeah, they're out there. They're out there 100%. But they're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Okay, Big Jim, what would be your number one danger, or what would be the thing that you'd be waving the flag at regarding these dangerous MAGA voters?
I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't know. I don't get into politics a lot, and partially because it just causes so much conflict. But the thing is, I don't like the dangerous votes that are that don't have anything to do with policy. You got to vote for policy. It's not about well, I'm going to vote for this person so this person doesn't get in. It's about the policies and the things that are going to be the best for the country.
I feel you, and I love the way you. I love the way that you started that. All right, Mark E. White the second. That's what I heard. Front Page News. That MAGA voters are dangerous, but I think that's sailing a big ship. What's your take on that? Are they dangerous?
Well, let's see. I think I sported a shirt the other day that got Miss Wood a little bit excited, but dangerous? No, there's idiots on both sides of all the camps. But again, just like we were just hearing now, we got to look at policy. I'm tired of paying damn near $4 a gallon for gas. I'm tired of $10 hamburger, but there's got to be a way to do it. We are not going to meet the aliens if we all cannot get along. The aliens are watching, and they're waiting on the other side of the moon till we can all get along. But I'm telling you right now, as far as Mike Pence goes,
Miss Treese, what say you? Do you think they're dangerous? I mean, that's a pretty big word.
I would not say dangerous at all. I mean, everybody is entitled to their opinion of who they want to vote, why they want to vote for who they vote for, and as a couple of others said, there's idiots on both sides of the spectrum. There's I'm gonna call them radicals. They're radicals on both sides of the spectrum. So I'm not gonna say they're dangerous. Can there be some decisions that's made that they support that might not seem reasonable or supportive of life itself? There could be, but would I consider them dangerous? No. Again, ignorant, radical, however you want to call it. I don't know. Dangerous? No. I think we all got a little radicalness in us from time to time. But I first had to look up what MAGA was. I was like, oh, that part. Okay.
Phil Page, what do you think? Do you think MAGA voters are dangerous? I think that's a pretty big
Hell
word.
yeah, they dangerous. Look, you asked the wrong person. I live in D.C. I watched that ass storm the Capitol. Come on there. Dangerous? Let's be for real. They stormed the Capitol. What else can I say? You know, and Mike Pence, they had
Okay.
his ass running
I
for his
think
life.
and he nonchalant about it. Okay. Darrell Hearns, how about you? Do you think they're dangerous, or is that just a really big word, big and scary word?
Man, I'm almost worried you're gonna cut me off. Being too honest, shoot. If Phil was honest, you said ah, ha, ha. So I don't. To be real, I was, let's say dangerous in the sense of they got when they stormed the Capitol, they got a black guy fired for doing his job. So it's pretty. That's dangerous stuff, man. Just getting fired for protecting the Capitol. I mean, that's pretty bad. We're hurting out here for jobs anyway, man. Y'all messing with us and stuff. But I kind of agree. We do got to get on the same page, but can we not have black people at the bottom? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's usually when we seem to get along with each other, when black people are like voiceless. So, just to be honest, but that's the American way, I guess. I don't know. Thank you, guys. I'm
Oh
just
my
hey,
gosh.
just a black guy talking black guy stuff.
Actually, I'm just cutting him off because I told you guys my audio doesn't work all that much, and we got a show to get through. How about you, Brian Keith Walker Sr.? What do you think? Are MAGA voters dangerous, or is that just like a really
Well,
big
I only
word?
got a little time, so I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm gonna let you know. Yes, they're very dangerous, but you got to know why. Now it's funny, but it's not funny because you got to know who they are. They took over the country once in 1828. It's called Jacksonians. Not the United States is bad. This is who took it over. Equality for all is what it started with, all men created equal. But the Jacksonian doctrine is Andrew Jackson, the $20 bill, 7th president. He started the new Democratic Party for whites only. And that is what MAGA is. It's Trump. Look it up. Donald Trump and Andrew Jackson. You will see the parallels. And that's where he got his game plan from. And that's what you see the storm the Capitol MAGAs are actually the Jacksonians. Look it up and you will see it. And that's very dangerous because they're trying to take their country back, which is what that means is the Confederate States took it over. Whether you think they lost or not, John Quincy Adams was the last president that was Dem rep, two-party system. Andrew Jackson made it a one-party system for Democrats only. And Abraham Lincoln brought it back with the Republican back. They shot him. So when you look up Andrew Johnson, 17th president, that's the first word using Jacksonian. He morphed his presidency after Jackson, and that's how he got impeached, going against the United States. But anyway, look it up, and you will see that MAGA can be dangerous.
Well, we are an informative show as well, which is why we like doing this podcast, because it's not always about the jokes. Some of the things that are out there happening in America today, you can laugh now and pay later, or you could pay attention and laugh at the same time. And I like paying attention and laughing at the same time. So how about this? I am going to set the clock for 3 minutes, and I'm going to leave it up to you guys to come up with the number one danger of MAGA voters that, as you guys see it. I'll be right back. 3 minutes on the clock.
Okay, team. You heard what I was saying. When you look it up, the Jacksonians went against the forefathers. That's why we are mad at the wrong people. If you look it up, United States ended slavery for those in the North, not the South, because they had state rights.
Oh.
Okay? Anybody? Y'all just looking at it. Y'all stuck?
No, it's you, man. No, you got it, man. I want to learn more about the Jacksonians, man.
Right. If y'all
learn about it.
Google, you can Google on your phone real quick when I'm talking about it. It'll pop up.
No, I'm really enjoying the education. I'm a white dude living in a very affluent neighborhood.
Okay.
So
real quick,
don't get no whiter than this.
Real quick,
I'm a gay man living in a straight
real
neighborhood.
Quick, in 3 minutes, I'll try to help us all break it down as well. Okay, this is what happened. You had slavery over here since the 1500s, right? 1500s. This is the land of America. It's a American continent. It's a continent, not a state. It's a continent. So America's a continent, and a lot of people came over here from different colonies with slaves. So don't blame America for slavery. Now, United States came in 1776, 78 time, 1700s. So when you look at that, you will see John Adams wrote the Massachusetts Constitution. That's the oldest constitution. And when that went into effect, it freed slaves. Look it up. It's called Mumbet, M-U-M-B-E-T. Mumbet.
You're doing a book on it.
Right, exactly.
I've been reading your book. I've been reading up on.
I appreciate you. Right, so Mumbet is significant because you see that Equality for All Men freed her. So it wasn't for it. So when we used to think about it in the federal part, we'll say, well, they lied. They didn't include the slaves. So you see a lot of blacks didn't celebrate the 4th of July because they don't think it's for us. But it is because it's freedom. It got us free.
So, well, a lot of us were fighting in the war anyway. So, I mean, the revolutionary. A lot of us were in the Revolutionary War. So, I mean.
Right. See, the Revolutionary War, right. A lot of freedom was in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when that happened, people got free. It's in my book. So I'm just sharing. Everybody wasn't a slave like some of my culture thinks. That everybody came from Africa straight over to America continent and began building America. But really, America's a continent. It wasn't the United States. That's what they don't understand. They think America's the United States. So we owe reparations because we built the United States. No. We owe reparations because from the United States? No. We own it from the Jacksonian doctrine of the South, and the United States can help make it happen. You know what I mean? Like the court.
Okay,
the
I see that
but you can't.
Well, our 3 minutes is up, and I see somebody hasn't taken a breath since I was here the last moment.
Brian was
so
good. Oh, why
I'm
you
going
cut
to
him
leave
off?
it to the person. Because 3 minutes is up. Do you know how long 3 minutes is?
Nope.
Potato salad.
Okay, right. So I'm just saying. Okay, so I need one of us to tell me what did y'all come up with the big, which was the biggest danger of MAGA voters. And I'm going to leave that to Big Jimmy Z. Big Jimmy Z, what was the one thing that you guys came up with as the biggest danger in America? Uh-oh. Your microphone, something happened. All right, we'll leave it to the other guy, the twin. The one thing that you guys came up with.
I was saying potato salad and then the swirl ice cream, but we really got to go back to Brian, because Brian was dead set on the Jacksonians in the southern states, and that's exactly what the platform is for the MAGA group, that they have definitely like run a parallel to what the Jacksonians were. And about the United States, we weren't even the United States. We were just a continent. And those that were coming over basically were enslaved in the Jacksonian frame. And that was the southern states, not the United States. So I think Brian kind of pinned it down to the Jacksonian playbook, basically, is what the MAGA playbook is. And that is to basically, I guess, enslave people. I'm close, Brian. I know you talked about Mumbet, which they did free her. So, but I still believe the MAGA Republicans really.
I only needed one person. I just needed one person to break it down, and the cutoff is because we have got to get through the show, and there is no way that I can break out of a show without doing something that I love to do so very much, and that is game time. Da, 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 da. So we have come to the end of the last episode or segment called That's What I Heard Front Page News. And like I said, things can get a little sticky, but I'm glad that we got some kind of focus, but we like to shake it off with game time. And this week's game I've been dying to get to is called dun, 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 Take a Hint. Now, listen up carefully, my comedic contestants, because this is where you're going to want to know the rules of the game. I am going to match you guys in pairs. One is going to be the hint giver, and the other one is going to try to figure out what the hell it is that you're talking about. I'm going to set the clock for 3 minutes for each team, and the person who wins or who gets the most topics wins. Okay? So you have to give out hints. And you can't say what it is. You can't say any words in what it is in the hint. You have to give out clear, concise hints. And you guys will get 3 minutes apiece to do as many as you can. When your partner gets the correct answer, you will scream out correct and put your finger on your nose. If you do not scream out correct and put your finger on your nose, it does not count. Everybody understand? Put your finger on your nose if you understand the rules of the game. All right, this is going to be fun. All right, first up, we're going to have Darrell Hearns on stream, and we're going to have Philip Page on stream because they met once upon a stream. Hi, fellas, are you there?
Yep, we're here.
All
Yeah,
right.
we here.
Who's going to be the clue giver or the hint giver?
I'll be the hint giver. I'll take it. I'll take hint giver.
All right, Phil.
Okay.
Actually, Phil, Darrell Hearns beat you to the audio, so he is the hint giver, and you are the hint getter. 3 minutes on the clock because my internet sucks. Starts now.
Multiple colors. Big.
Okay.
This.
Big picture. Big puzzle. Can't even see what the hell that is. Big wall. I can't even see that. Big what?
You go to an art museum to see these things.
Portrait, picture.
They're
to go to art museum to see these things.
people
Frame.
put a P word thing on this.
Picture. Portrait. The hell is that?
You see many of these in an art museum hanging up, and they have a P word stuff on them. It ain't the other P word. It's the P stuff you put on here.
Painting.
There you go. Correct. There you go. All right. Is that it? So we had to do? I mean, huh? I guess this one. What about?
A box. Water. Juice.
We did it. There we go. Oh man. Let's see what else we got. What else we? There we go. What? You put these in your mouth.
Mints. Breath mint.
There we go. We did it. Still good. You use this to get money.
A knife. Robbery.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. There you go. That's it.
How did I get that one so easy?
How about this? We got something you use to put your voice in to
Tape recorder.
There you go. Yeah, we good. We still winning. We about to win this. We gotta take this one for DC right now. We about to All right.
Time. You guys got 4 correct. Very good job.
All right.
It took you a little while to catch on. Phil, you did a great job coming up with the answers. Darrell Hearns,
Black people
you
don't
are
go to
a great.
museums.
It's true. It's true.
Well, let's see what your competitors can do. You guys have 4 on the scoreboard, so hold on to that. Next up, we have Jimmy Z, Big Jimmy Z, and Miss Treese. All right, they have a score of 4. Now let's see if you guys can beat their total. The clock has been set for 3 minutes because my internet sucks ass. And go.
Okay, so you use these to get some measurements. They come in inches and centimeters.
Ruler, tape measure.
Correct. You use this to talk on it. It has numbers and
Telephone.
Correct. You let's see. You need this to see with.
Eyes, glasses.
They use they come in. They sit on the side of the bed.
Condoms.
How you gonna see with some condoms? You use them to see with.
Those make me go blind. My bad.
Okay, so you
night light.
There you go. Correct. You hold money in these and you put it in your back pocket.
Wallet.
And correct. You use these to prevent from having babies, and you can wear them or not.
Eyeglasses. Condoms.
Correct. These you can cut up the paper with.
Scissors.
Correct. Other things you can do, we use these to do our work with. You can find them in the office, sitting on a desk.
Pen.
And it's electronically.
Calculator.
Electronically.
Computer.
You can, correct. These you can find these in the older ladies' drawer. They wear them. Been wearing them for years.
Granny panties.
You find older people wear these a lot when they need to eat, and if not, they can only just eat soft stuff. Something that they wear to eat.
A bib. Dentures. Teeth.
Yes, correct. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Women take these off at the end of the day because we just gotta let them hang.
Bra.
Oh my God.
I hate this.
Man, crafters use this to cut up some vinyl. They put it on top of it and they use it to cut up vinyl.
Knife.
But they put it on top of it. They lay it on here. They lay the vinyl on top of something before they're putting it in the Cricut machine. Let me see how much you know on that.
Oh, it's a table.
What that is right there?
That's a grid. I don't know.
Time. You guys did really, really good. You got 8. That was really fun. You showed them up. Sorry, Phil and Darrell Hearns. They took you out in the first round, but fear not, because you have a chance to get back in this because you guys were the first ones up and we understand how that works. All right, next team up is Mark E. White II and Brian Walker. All right, you two. Who is going to be the hint giver and who is going to be the hint figure it outer?
Let me be the hint doer, Mark.
Okay, you can do that. But if you're like Darrell on Let's Make a Deal, how he showed up with all that shit is crazy.
I don't know.
He's like
no
Let's Make a
hint.
Deal contestant.
No hint. No, Mark, hush it up. No hints, no help to the partner. All right, the clock is set for 3 minutes, and let's go.
Uh, it has a lot of colors.
My pride flag.
Man, you got it already.
Correct.
Correct.
He can't put his nose on there because he's driving. Correct. There you go.
I didn't go too long, Mark. But let's
We're
do
good.
another one then.
Yeah, let's do another one. Uh-oh.
Orange.
Orange?
Yes.
Orange, you glad
It's,
I'm not a
it's-
white guy?
That's right.
Orange. Usually the color of a black man's penis head. I'm getting like every other word. Boba Fett.
It grows in the ground.
Orange tree.
No.
Grows
You can see better. It helps you see better, like glasses.
Marijuana.
That's a green top, but it's not orange.
Green top, orange makes me see better. Pass.
Grows in the ground. Grows in the ground.
Grows in the ground. I don't know. I see your backseat passenger. Are you door dashing or Ubering? Grows in the ground. Green top, orange.
All right.
I
got one thing to let you get it. I gotta see a rabbit, bunny rabbit, famous bunny rabbit.
Bugs Bunny, carrot.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. No.
Correct. I think we got two.
So that was good. You get it, Mark?
Yeah, correct. Carrot. We got it.
Yeah, got it. So I don't know if that was 3 minutes, but you got it right on the nail.
But we only got two, so we need two more. You got another one?
Okay. Yeah, I got another one. Okay. It's green. Most of the time you want it. You used to stay
Money.
outside if a person wasn't home, huh?
Money.
Nope. But you would wait outside to get it. You would wait at least an hour if the person went home to give it to you. Now you can buy this
marijuana.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Marijuana. Correct.
Yeah. One more.
Okay. One more.
Okay. You came out of it. You open your eyes.
The closet. The closet.
Nope. Almost.
Time. All right. So how many did y'all get together? I said time. I don't know. I can't yell. I know you're listening. All right. So now we're going to give Mark one more chance. How many did you guys get correct?
Technically 4 because the delay. I don't know. We got to have a delay problem in there. I'm going to say 4. We finished with Darrell and Phil. I think we're tied.
Oh, okay. 4 is not going to cut it. So we have our two top teams. We have Big Jimmy Z and Miss Treese. And I think we have Big Jimmy Z and Miss Treese. And we have Philip Page and Darrell Hearns. All right, you guys. So you guys are going to go against one another. And now that you guys know how the game is done, I'm going to switch partners. So Big Jimmy Z, you are going to be with Darrell Hearns, and you are going to be the hint giver. And Darrell Hearns, you are going to be the receiver. On the other team, we have Miss Treese, you are going to be the receiver, and Phil Page, you're going to be the giver. All right. You guys can flip a coin. I don't really have one to flip. So guess the number. Darrell, guess the number in my head. Whoever's the closest goes first, or gets the choice to go first or last.
7.
All right. How about you, Phil? Guess the number in my head.
4.
All right, Miss Trees, your turn.
4.
9.
Okay, Big Jimmy Z, your turn.
3.
Is this the Price is Right?
He guessed it right on the money. It was 3 because it is July 23rd, 2023. All right,
Okay.
Big Jimmy Z, will your team be going first or will you guys be going last?
We will be going last. I'd like to see how this turns out.
That's right. Make me the victim. That's all right.
You will be going what?
We'll be going second.
You'll be going what? Second? Okay. Okay, cool. Remember, I have a lag going on, so give me a chance. All right, Phil Page and Miss Truth, you guys are up to bat. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, I gotta get better internet. Anywho, the clock is set for 3 minutes on the clock. Phil, you are the receiver. No, wait, you're the giver, and Miss Treese, you're the receiver. Let's go.
All right. The best.
It's on you.
Where is the thing I'm supposed to be giving?
You giving a hint.
Where is to hint? Okay. Where is the hint that I'm supposed to be giving though?
Whatever you
Send me
decide.
something of what the item is.
No, you just give hints. Whatever
Whatever I
is.
decide. Okay. I thought I'd wait for Brenda.
I'm gonna beat you.
Okay, Brenda just got a new one.
Oh, a car.
Please do. Brenda just got a new one.
A car.
Okay. We all can't wait to take a trip out to see Sauce in the City. Where are we going?
Vegas.
Okay. You use these to see things. I normally wear mine on my head. Glasses. Okay. We do this thing because we like to make people laugh. We get on stage. What are we?
We're comedians.
Okay. Yeah. Man, it's been so out there. Some of these people are just melting. What is it? What are they doing? Why are they melting? Because it's so what?
Hot.
Okay. Man, I can't believe it. All these people, they stormed the Capitol, and we just had a discussion about them. What are these people called? What are
MAGA voters?
Yeah. Who are the leader of the MAGAs? He's on trial. They treat him like a black man. This is crazy. But I love this show we on by Brenda. But what is this thing called?
This is called the best mess possible.
Okay, time. time. All right, you two. You guys got 5 because Phil had like a false start. He couldn't figure out what was going on. But great job. Good attempt. Good attempt on life. And we're about to see if your competitors can take y'all out. Oh, Lord. All right, Big Jimmy Z and Darrell Hearns to the stream. Okay, I hope everybody remembers the rules. Okay, so Darrell Hearns, you are the receiver, and Big Jimmy Z, you are the giver. The clock is.
I don't want to hear that ever again.
Yeah, baby.
No, thank you.
All right. This person is a well-known comedian, and he's right next to me.
Darrell Hearns.
Oh, he's awesome, isn't he?
Oh, yeah,
I use this to write down all the scores. We have one. I'm going to get ready to write down another one.
Notepad.
What I'm using to write with.
Pen.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And you find it behind me. I use it when I ride.
Vest.
Yes. And how many points do we have? Let's see.
4.
Oh man, we're just knocking
3.
them out, aren't we? There we go.
Yeah.
That makes another 4th. Correct. The reason that I lost this tooth, it's a plant that grows from the ground, and I used to smoke it. Now I chew it.
Dip.
It's a plant. What's that plant called?
Tobacco.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You dip it.
Hey, when we first met face to face, where were we?
Vegas.
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was a good time.
Hey, yes. And what is the it's a great book. It was written by Darrell Hearns. It was autographed and given to me.
The Lazy Man's Hustle, one of my first books.
Yes.
I'm glad you went through it, man.
Great book. And next hint, who is going to win this game?
We are.
Okay,
We're about to win the whole game.
We're going to knock this out of the park. Man, I bet we got like 6 minutes left, correct? Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mark was being a hater. I'm like, I can bring all that stuff on that show. I'm being Santa Claus.
Yes. Yes. Hey. And hey, do you remember the date that we met?
It was December, and was like 20th, was it?
No, it was early in the month.
6th. Was it number 6?
It was.
Because it was Brittany Brown's birthday.
I
don't think it was.
Yeah, I think it was her half birthday.
I want to say. I don't know.
Yeah.
I forgot. I mean, Brenda's a sweetheart, so I should remember.
She is. I think we knocked this out of the park, Brenda.
Time, you two. Yes, you did. I am back. How many did you get correct?
I think 9.
Yeah, it was close. It was close enough. I think we actually won it when I said that Brenda's a sweetheart. So
that was the one that put it over the top.
Wow, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. And you guys are going to think that I am such a sweetheart because you would have got 9 and knocked it out the park, but you did not scream out correct and put your finger on your nose. So by default, Miss Trace and Phil Page are the winners.
We didn't play the game right.
So
but we did it
back to the stream, you guys, and congratulations on the win. As a duo, I'm going to give you guys a chance to shout out, and I hope she's and let's go.
I hate to say it, but I don't mind winning by cheating. It is what it is.
Man,
I'm just but I like to shout out some of my comedy shows I got coming up. I got a bunch of stuff coming up in DC and Baltimore area. July the 8th, I got a show at Watkins Park in Baltimore, supporting something that's really close to my heart, mental health and drug rehabilitation. August 30th, I have a show coming at Three Sisters. It's gonna be a real live show with Katie the comedian, Timmy Hall, and myself. And I got some more stuff coming up, but I'll post it. Thank you.
And first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Sauce in the City. for doing what you do. Without this platform, we couldn't have all this fun, laughter, and these life discussions. Actually, this is so therapeutic for me. But so giving a huge shout out to Sauce in the City, Brenda, for taking the time to invest in this and continuing it. Thank you. Giving a shout out to my comics who will be on the stage with me on August 5th, 2023. GK Palmer, who's going to be my host, Danielle Boletto, Isaiah Blue, and my headliner, which is Duke Durant. He is off the chain. Hopefully one day I can get him on the show, but he is off the chain. So I'm thankful to that. Thankful to the other young lady who helped me get the location at the Hampton Inn to hope to have this particular event. So I'm excited. Thankful to all my supporters out there. For those of you that's watching, tuning in, or you support me in any kind of way, shout out to you. Kudos. Love you. And thanks for letting us win unanimously. You know, to the other crew, we love y'all. We know y'all won, but thanks for sharing the wins with us. Yeah. You know, we the best. We know. Y'all just wanted us to have it. So it's all good.
Oh my God, you guys played a great game. Thank you guys for helping me to figure out this thing called life and this thing called oops. Well, no, not oops, but you know, you get it. It's a new game, new to the Sauce in the City catalog. So on our way out, I do have to ask you to rate the game because it's new to us. So I want to know, did you have fun on a scale of 0 to 10? But also, because this is the end of the show, we want to send out our virtual hugs. It's a big part of the show. We love doing it because people out there, they all need a big old hug. So, Phil, I know that's a lot on the plate, but you are going to leave out with your virtual hugs and you're going to rate the new game. All right, let's go.
I'd like to give a virtual hug out to Miss Brenda Brown and everybody who watched the Sauce in the City episode. And to rate the game, I'm going to give this thing a 10. Now I know what the rules are.
Well, we love you, Phil Page, and thank you for getting your equipment together and getting your life together for joining us. We know we'll see you later on this afternoon, but we have Miss Treese. I know there's a lot of instructions and some people get lost, but you're going to send out your virtual hug and then you're going to rate the game.
Some virtual hugs to all the comics that came on today, as well as you, Brenda, for putting it together. Giving a virtual hug also to just everybody out there. If you need a hug, there it is. There it is. There it is. And to rate the game, I would rate it a 10. And the reason I rate it a 10 is because I love that it challenges the mind. Their brain challenges, their brain triggers. So it keeps you thinking. So if you don't want to get Alzheimer's, make sure you join the game and think. So I'm just saying.
Oh my God, thank you so much for giving that a 10. I had a good time too. I had more fun than I thought I was going to have watching y'all do it. That is definitely a game we will put in the catalog. We give you a big virtual hug back. We love having you, but as always, it is time for us to go at one moment or another, but stay tuned to the green room. Next up, we have Mark E. White II. All right, Mark, send out your virtual hug and then rate the game.
My virtual hug goes to Romeo because after I saw the pictures, I know he was used in a homicide. That much damage to the front left, that's not a bug. You killed somebody. Just get over it. And I'll give you a hug as well because I do love this show and I love all the people on it. And I rate the game as a 9. And that was just because my partner's cell signal wasn't doing well. But I like the game. It really was fun. Okay, we'll give it a 10. In technicalities, I'm an Ohio State Buckeye, so we know technicality is a real win. So don't short yourself, Therese, and don't short yourself, Phil. You guys won. There's rules for a reason. Go Bucks! OH!
I love you. Oh, We are sending out a virtual hug to you, Mark E. White II. Thank you so much for tuning in and bringing your form of funny anytime we need it. We always need people like yourself, and you bring the funny, which is more needed than ever these days. Next up, we have Big Jimmy Z to the screen. Send out your virtual hug and rate the game.
Let me start off by rating the game. I'm going to go with 9.5. Is great. I had a good time. It would have been a 10. Those damn rules. I'm a supervisor by trade, so I give the rules. I don't follow them. But my virtual hug normally would go out to the current cast and always to you, Brenda. But I'm going to send out my virtual hug to all the future cast members that are coming onto this show that are getting involved with Sauce in the City. Virtual hug to all those. It's a great platform. I've enjoyed it for years, and virtual hug to all those that are going to come in and have all the fun that we've had.
Oh man, Big Jimmy Z, my virtual hug, of course, goes out to you. It is so good to see you when I do see you. That's why this episode was going off whether it wanted to or not, because I was like, Big Jim doesn't come by very often. So everything has to work with me right now because I'm getting this episode. So big virtual hugs out to you for, joining our struggle cast. And yeah, those damn rules. I know when I have to do that, I'm like, but somehow it takes me back to the beginning days. So thank you so much for coming by and checking out the digs and checking out, I won't say new cast because they're getting older and older as the days and the weeks pass, but definitely our newcomers. And thanks for being a part of Sauce in the City. We love you. If you guys ever want to figure out anything about Sauce in the City, please inbox Big Jimmy Z because he has been there from the beginning. And we actually consider him somewhat of a historian. Next up, we have Darrell Hearn sending out your virtual hugs and then rate the game.
I'm sending out my virtual hug to anybody in pain, anybody that's been going through it, anybody that, lost anybody recently. I'm sending out to y'all, man. And I'm sending a big one to all the cast members here. I'm sending an even bigger hug to Brenda Brown. But I'm revoking my compliment I said earlier. I didn't like how you did that game to me. So I'm just saying correct and revoking the compliment. That's what I'm saying right now. And I would give the game a solid 0.5. Okay, that's really 0.5 because the rules. Me and Jimmy had it. All right, we're giving you compliments. We're talking about old events. We're having classic castmate conversations during the game. And she's like, "He didn't say it correct." I was like, "Come on, point." Okay, no, 0.0005. Just because of you disregarding everything we were doing. Okay, Brenda, and you've gone from sweetheart to big meanie pants. Okay, that's what you've gone to now. You're big meanie pants. Big meanie pants, Brenda Brown. That's your new name, all right? So you get to go home and wear that now.
Oh
big meanie pants, Brenda Brown.
Well, I don't care what you call me, Darrell Hearns. I am sending my virtual hug out to you. Thank you so much for coming by and tickling my funny bone. You guys make a girl feel wanted, loved, and like she can go on and do another episode. But sadly, we have come to the end. I send my shout outs to all of you guys who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. I never forget about my blood. I swear to God. This has been your latest episode of the Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life, where we get to focus in on the biggest and best messes of the week and some of the worst messes of the week. In the end, I guess I will send out this last word or this last thought. Leave each other alone. Okay. Leave each other alone. If someone has a different opinion than you have, everybody has a right to their opinion, how they feel, what they want to do, who they want to sleep with, who they want to love, where they want to be. Everybody has a choice. If their choice doesn't match with yours, don't be around them. There's this great person on IG, Instagram, I follow. Her name is Street Poet. Look her up. She gives out the best advice ever. I swear to God, she be in my head. And one of her mini reels of advice was, they can't hurt your feelings if you're not over there. Okay. So if you go over there and you get your feelings hurt, that's because you were paying attention. You were paying so much attention that you forgot about you. So if you stay your behind from over there, I swear to God, they can't hurt your feelings. Nobody can do anything to you unless you go around them and get it done to you. As far as affirmative action and getting the kibosh on that, well, check it out. I've not used it. Maybe it was used and unbeknownst to me. I don't know. However, when I want something, I just go and get it. And I suggest everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond do the same thing. Never let anybody tell you no to your dreams. As far as nobody sees what you see, even if they see it too, I agree. Everybody's point of view is different. We can be looking at the same thing and see something different. Which brings me back to my original point. Leave each other the F alone, and tune in to the Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life, Sundays, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Due to us going 24/7 live on Roku, we might just up the dosage. As for me, this is your girl, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and it has been my absolute pleasure to hang out with you guys. But stay tuned, because at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you guys will get your next installment of Daddies Matter Too. We're out of here, y'all. See y'all next week.